Hello, everyone. I'm Tyler Hall, and today we are going to be interviewing Eli.
Hey.
Hi, as a part of our sustainability project. So, Eli, what's the most impactful change you've seen in your field, and what made it successful?
So, my field of sustainability is very much within the youth engagement side of things. And I think in recent years, we've really seen the growth in youth engagement, which is really important because they're the next people who are going to go on and do these things and make these next decisions. And that's partly because of social media. We've now got a lot more access to a lot more things, which means young people can get more involved. So, I work with the Climate Assembly. I've run youth based projects in Nottingham to do research into youth based participation. So, it's been really great to see that impact of that because we get to see more young people getting involved and wanting to go into sustainable fields, which is really important because it's not a hugely populated field yet and we want more people in it. We need more people in it. So it's really great to see those people taking those opportunities.
Absolutely, I'm glad. That's
Yeah.
great. I wouldn't have found those when I was younger, so I'm glad there's options there.
Yeah.
What is a common misconception people have about sustainability or your work?
One about sustainability specifically is people think they need to be like all in or all out. Like you have to either be entirely sustainable or like you can't be sustainable at all, which is insane because you don't have to go the full way. Like I've seen a lot of good comparisons of people going, well, you don't need to be fully plant-based. You can just, take one thing out or, like I've seen the example, be vegan plus bacon.
Yes,
And
I've seen
it's like,
that.
yeah, do that. That's still sustainable. That's still a sustainable way of practicing. And I think specifically with youth, like people think young people don't want an impact, they don't want a change. And I think that's so starkly different from what it is. Like young people are very aware of what's going on and they do want a huge change, but they just don't align on a lot of things that the other generations think of, which means they're not always picked up.
What initially inspired you to get involved with sustainability?
So I have been in a different educational setting. I actually been home educated my whole life, so I did a short course during COVID about sustainability and specifically the Amazon rainforest and how much land was cut down every day for cattle grazing and sheep grazing and for the food for them to eat. And I decided then and there I was going to be as plant-based as I could be for after that, and I have been ever since. And then I just kept getting involved with things. I kept wanting to make a change, so I did. And I think that's part of the reason, people get involved is because they see something that they don't like and they want it changing. So yeah, make a change.
What's a project or achievement you're most proud of and why?
Ooh, I think the project I'm most proud of is I'm currently finishing the write up for a youth sustainable food project we did with the University of Nottingham. And me and three other youth co-researchers got to research how young people see food and specifically sustainability within food. So we did like 2 phases and it's kind of going to become an actual published report. And getting to say that, I started that 2 years ago. So getting to say that I've done that is, a huge achievement. And it's something I'm really proud of because that work will go towards, other people getting more information because there is a lack of research around youth. So it's very important that we get more of that and we're starting that.
Absolutely, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
That is good. How do you see the sustainability things in 5 to 10 years?
I think Nottingham is in a really good place for it because we've got a lot of things about getting the council about getting to carbon neutrality by 2028. But I really hope that we continue past that. I think a lot of people think that that's then the stopping point. We've done it. We're good now, but it really needs to continue. So I really hope that we sort our recycling out. So I'm actually from Bramcote. I live in Bramcote, and our recycling in Bramcote is pretty appalling at the moment. It's getting better, but we've been struggling for a while with like plastics that can be recycled, but we don't have the recycling facilities for it because unfortunately councils like to gatekeep their recycling and how they do recycling, which is bizarre. So I really hope that we learn to work as a community to get towards sorting this problem because it's a community problem. Everybody's going to be affected. Everybody should input. So yeah.